Just the stove. The stove comes with the pump. I already had a bottle where I carried denatured alcohol.
Yeah.
But I've gotten away from that. I like that.
What do you use?
That camp stove now. This is white gas or Coleman gas.
Now, how?
Now this will open up yet again.
Yeah, because you got it all the way open if you want to do that.
Yeah.
So.
And then form it in kind of encircle this. Of course, you recognize that notch has got to be for the hose.
Right,
yeah.
Definitely.
And you want it as tight as you can get it. Now, ideally, you want it as close to proximity to your pot as you can get.
Right.
And that size. Yeah, so your pot will just sit on there.
Well, I mean, you're probably going to have too big a pot anyway. So.
Now right here, your bottle is going to lay this way.
Right.
So, actually, like that.
Right.
This is going to point up. So you're going to plug that in. And then this goes up under and locks. Go ahead and push that plunger in. And then this locks on the side. You'll see a notch. There you go.
All right.
Now you go ahead and pump it up.
How many pumps?
About 20 pumps. Now we'll just go ahead and orient our tube and everything so our stove can make flat.
Where's the wind coming from?
Right. Now you're going to crack your valve. You're going to look down yonder. See down in here? You want to fill that up with fluid.
Now, my eyesight's not as good as I'd like it to be, so
I'll help you out with it.
So
you crack your valve open. Now this turns.
Right.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Right.
And just open it up a little bit more.
Now
you may be able to see when the fluid goes in. And this, you see it's like a cup.
Mm-hmm.
You want to fill that cup up with fluid. You keep turning. Well, it might take 2 or 3 rotations.
Don't see it yet.
I'll keep coming with it. When you start seeing some fluid, then you can stop turning and just let it fill up.
Looking at the wick, I don't see anything on the wick. But we've got, do I need to put more, pump more?
No,
oh, there it
you
goes.
hear it.
There it goes.
It's spitting. There's some fluid coming.
There it is. Alright, we just wet it.
That's alright.
Okay, there we go.
Now go ahead and put a little bit more in the bowl.
A little more?
And with it cold as it is, you're going to have to do more preheat.
Whoops.
Alright, that's good.
We got a leak.
No, you don't have a leak. You just got fluid.
Did I overdo it? Okay.
That's alright. Can't hurt a damn thing.
Alright, how close should it be?
All the way. Okay. But not, you don't want to go too snug. I mean, we're dealing with brass and plastic.
Right.
Now these strike anywhere matches, so take it inside your windscreen and strike it.
Do we need to move?
Well, let's move this first. Don't worry about that pile. Go ahead and light your cup.
Come on, girl.
And it'll flash, but it's alright. There you go. Now let's get our windscreen over top. Lift your notch.
Okay. Put my notch in there. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I'm breaking the wind quite a bit. And what you're doing is you're preheating your fuel tube. See how it does that loop-to-loop before it goes back? That's where you get your atomization out of your compressed fuel. Just let it run like that. You can let go. That's good enough.
Yeah. I'll act as a brake here a little bit.
Now what that's doing is it's preheating all those components so that as you start flowing fluid through there and it atomizes it, it's more efficient. It'll start running blue.
So how hot will it get?
It's a miniature Coleman stove.
Okay.
I mean, you can cook anything you want it to on it.
Is this refillable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you just unscrew the top and put more Coleman gas in. Let's go ahead and open her up. Go ahead.
Add a little more.
No, go ahead and open it all the way up. Let's see here, you got some flame
there it
coming out.
goes.
There you go.
There it goes.
Now you got the gift of gods. Now you can actually go ahead and give her about 12 to 15 more pumps.
Oh, got back pressure now.
You're gonna be able to hear it increase the flow. Hear it pushing harder.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you.
That looks good.
What do you think you could do with that?
Oh man, you're gonna boil water real fast with this.
Yeah, that is excellent.
I had seen them, but I hadn't used one. That's
It's
nice.
not that complicated,
That's
is
nice
it?
and hot. No, that's nice.
But I tell you, without some adult supervision, it would be it'd be kind of hard to figure it out. The first time, yeah, I watched some videos on YouTube before I actually even tried to connect mine. But trying to follow the instructions to get the feel for it, having hand on,
you gotta
help
play a
trying to
little bit
set it up is what really makes
this
it work.
this beats anything that you and I grew up with.
Oh man,
you had
and you can see how heavy
stuff.
it was.
It's light. It's so light.
Now, if you look, if you got the hikers that are like the Graham hikers, and they'll want the little Coke can that is the denatured alcohol stove, well, they work fine. Not to take anything from it, but they work a fraction of the BTU that this thing puts off.
This is going to be able to help you, boil enough water that you and 3 other people can have a meal before you know it.
Because that canister right there is going to provide you a couple of hours worth of use. You can get a bigger canister and you can get a smaller one, but just that one right there, that'll run for quite a while. Then when your flame starts to retard, you can just pump it up some more and get some more pressure in it. This is a MSR Whisper Light International. So pretty much anything that burns, you can burn in here.
Well, what I like to see is that loop so that it preheats.
Yeah.
And vaporizes, and it goes back down and then adds for the flame. That is fascinating.
That's what gives you that flame potential.
It didn't take long to get up to a blue flame either.
Oh no. Once you preheated everything, it's ready to go.
So when you're done, how do you best turn it off?
I just cut it off.
Just turn this off?
Yeah.
And then once
and let it die down. You still got pressure in the line because you have an orifice that's restricting actual pressure.
Right.
So you got some pressure in the line.
Right, but then that'll bleed off.
It'll bleed off, so you would let it sit for a while.
And this sealed pretty dang well.
Yeah. You'll end up with some seal troubles if you're not,
well, you just
over
have
time.
to maintenance. You just have to watch it.
You can get some more O-rings, there's replacement parts you can get to maintain it. Just on a normal use, and it'll last quite a while.
That's good. That's real good. Get you out.
Now you can go ahead and unsnap, and be careful. Have a hand over top, so if you get any spray. Yeah. Not too much.
That's not bad.
All right, now we're going to release the pressure from the tank. And the only way to do that is to crack the seal, and it just unscrews righty tighty, lefty loosey, just like the water faucet. Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure, take your one hand and put up here. There you go. So you don't have you want to hold the tank, and then this is the actual knob right here.
Right.
And you want to be careful that you have some protection. You don't get it in your eyes.
Well, let's see. We're talking about it. It's going to.
No, it's going to come out of here.
It's going to release under the bottom.
Right.
Okay, so.
Just turn it slow until you hear some pressure seep out. You don't have to let it all out at one time.
I'm just trying to do a little bit.
And come on a little bit more than that. You're going to get about half a 3/4 revolution before it starts to break a seal. It's on there pretty snug. There you go.
Yeah.
Now all you're doing is, with your hands in place, you're just protecting your eyes and mouth and nose in case anything was to squirt out. Now, there you go. Now this has probably got some fluid still left in it. See? You just let that out and it'll evaporate. Just like any other gasoline.
It is definitely a light kerosene.
There's I'm not even sure where the damn orifice is. It's somewhere in here. It comes with a wrench and you can change the orifice so you can run kerosene and you can run diesel fuel.
Well, that
but
would
white
be
gas runs the best.
that
It's
would be right in there. All right.
Maybe right in
there.
here.
Well, let's see. This is where it's going to be heated up. That's true.
So it's going to heat it up, and see the hole, that's your oxygen mix.
Right. That's pretty thick.
So it's going to squirt up, and it goes through here, which is just a couple of layers of a wafer.
Right, but I noticed that it's not adjustable, so they've already figured out.
It's not an adjustable orifice, but you can adjust a regulator. You can turn it down to simmer.
Right.
Or you can turn it up full bore.
And that's here.
Right. That's
So
your valve.
But yeah, I mean your oxygen mix is fixed, but
Right.
that's all you need really.
Yeah, it's already, they got it figured out.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.